Shalom, shalom, shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bashim Kakadash. I want to give a double honor to the elders, apostles of great millstone who do rule well, and the salutation to the whole field like that they're pushing and striving to stand this truth. Alright, title of this joint gonna be the wicked understand, not judgment. Okay? Now look at these damn jakes. Look at them, man. And what I'm starting to see is a pattern now. Okay, not to say that every Jake, had to be doing something so obvious, all right, that we can see, all right. But what we have to understand is when judgment comes, that spirit, that soul, okay, it can get judged for all type of reasons, okay, and we don't know, all right. Now, there's nothing wrong with mourning, okay, but we also have to know that it is a difference between honorable death and not, okay. If a man was so righteous, okay, the Most High will let him be taken like that, meaning that not knowing the cause for, okay, because we all know that some of the apostles had got put to death, okay, but it was for righteousness' sake, okay, it was for actually righteousness' sake, okay, but being in this generation and being a part of this black culture, okay, our people have adopted Jesus Christ and adopted this philosophy of prospering and of trying to escape the afflictions that come with the curses, okay, and that's what normally what it's all about, okay, but just to speak on the understanding of death, okay, when we look at situations like this, okay, when we look at situations like these, we're not, from a carnal standpoint and from a not knowing standpoint, we look at it from a selfish standpoint of this person being gone and what their absence is causing, okay, but that's why the scripture said that the wicked understand not judgment, okay, because this is really mercy, okay. It's a verse that said that too, that the Most High took him from what what he know is what to come, okay. So it's not really that, so it's really not like as bad as this world would have you to think, okay. Now he up there, he know the truth, he know he an Israelite, and he's not suffering no more, okay. Let's get a scripture real quick before we start this video. Let's go to Zephaniah 1:12. And it should come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles and punish them that are settled on their leaves, that say in their heart, the Lord will not do good, nor will he do evil. Okay, and that's what comes to mind when you see a group of our people out here with this look of why. Matter of fact, it was so big among our people that became a staple in movies. When a person got killed that everybody liked, they would cry, fall on them, and ask God why. But that's a prideful heathen way right there. That's not ways of our customs. You know what I'm saying? Because we know, all right. And the Most High is not to be questioned. He ain't the one to be asking why. You know what I'm talking about? You be asking that, your ass be next. You know what I'm saying? But our people have adopted the ways of the goddamn heathens, okay, especially the goddamn devil. That's why, because like they don't have no faith. They don't have no faith. Like they're very carnal as people, and our people are picking up their ways. All right, Zephaniah 3:5. The the just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bringeth his judgment to life. To light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. Okay, so every morning you get up, you can always turn on the news and see somebody's judgment coming. Okay, it doesn't fail. Okay, it doesn't fail. Okay, but the unjust know no shame, meaning that even though they see these judgment, even though they see these things happening, okay, they are not going to turn back from their ways. Okay, so they're not really getting out of the way of their judgment. Okay, and that's what I think about when I see these crowds of people. Okay, now out of all this death and out of all this good things that these people are going to say about him, he still got taken out, right? And if he was so good, what that to say about the rest of y'all? You know what I'm saying? But with no further ado, let's go on here and get into this.
And another family is in mourning today after their loved one, a father of 7 and a SEPTA conductor, was gunned down outside his Germantown home. Philadelphia police now believe this was a case of mistaken identity. And Kelly, you spoke with his family today?
See, but it's never a mistake with judgment. There's no mistake on the Most High. Okay, and that's what I mean. Like the wicked understand not judgment, because that shouldn't even be two words being put together. Okay, there's no such thing as no mistake. All right. So what you doing? You calling the Most High a bad boss? You know. You saying that he's not perfect.
Sheba, I did, and as you can imagine, they are absolutely devastated. They say he worked hard, loved his job, and the rest of his time was spent at home with his family. 7 kids, ranging in the ages from 4 to 20 years old. They're now.
See, in this world, that looked like the perfect man. See, but spiritually, where's the time for the Most High? Where's the time for turning back? Okay, repenting, meaning turning from the ways of this world, turning from idolizing and worried about your statue in this world. Now, granted, every man got to live, every man got to work, but you see, you know, he put his family, you know, and his job, things of this world first, man. You know, but now he up there, he know the truth, and now he up there pushing for the elect, to push for the kingdom of heaven. Okay, because everything he was doing, it was to obtain in this world. Okay.
Asking the person or people that did this to turn themselves in.
He was their hero, every last one of them, you know, from the little one to the big one.
Family members say this is 37-year-old Daniel Ruley with the youngest of his 7 children, a 4-year-old little girl who just started.
And like not to be remorseful, like the brother, as you can see, looks to be an Israelite. You know, he kept a beard. You know, got a lot of kids. You know, and it don't boost me up to bring videos as such as this one, because we all know that we can all think of somebody worse per se from face value who deserves something like this more than this brother, as we can see. But hey, we don't know better than Most High. The Most High know better. Okay, the Most High know better. It could have been a mercy. It could have been a mercy kill. Okay.
Pre-K last week.
She would hear his keys at the bottom of the step and run to the window and say, "Daddy's home." And she don't have that no more.
Philadelphia police say Rulli was shot and killed outside of his Germantown home early Monday morning on Washington Lane in what they believe was a case of mistaken identity.
We believe that Mr. Rulli is completely innocent.
Just before 11 p.m., police say surveillance video captures Rulli walking by a dark-colored vehicle, believed to be the shooter's car. Then he drives off to pick up his wife. When he gets back, police say Rulli dropped his wife off at the house, then parked the car.
It's at that point in time that somebody exits a dark-colored vehicle and opens fire on him. It sounds like the firearm possibly has a switch attached to it, which would render it fully automatic.
You can't walk in your house. You can't sit on your steps. When is going to stop? I fear for my family. I don't even know what that shooting was about.
See, man, but this is what our people don't get, man. This is not your rest. This ain't the time for peace. This is not the time. Not to say that we can't have a peaceful day, okay? But this is not the time when the prophets is out here, okay? When this war is being suited, Esau is glistening his swords against y'all, and y'all are in folly. Okay, and not to speak down this brother and all that, because I don't know the brother like that. He don't look like he the worst of the worst. Okay, but he also look like he a part of some type of Muslim, or talking about false idolizing these false gods. Okay, and what our people don't understand is that is a high offense spiritually. That'll get you killed, man. All right, that'll get you killed more quicker per se than some of the sins you see the average Jake doing, defiling their temples. But being a part of these different religions, and especially Muslims, being a part of that, man, that's a whole different other ball game, man. That's really promoting and putting your faith in things that are not real, man. And the Most High took highly offense to that, man. So our people, just like the chick, she don't understand that we are. It's a time and a place for everything. What's that in Ecclesiasticus? It's a time and a place for everything. And right now we are in the time of the Most High bringing out His judgment. Okay, so our people better hurry up and get with the program, man. All right, or like it's gonna be a lot more. Okay, Jeremiah 25:18. All right. To wit, Jerusalem and the cities of Judah and the kings thereof and the princes thereof, to make them a desolation and an astonishment and hissing and a curse as it is this day. Yeah, man. So this is just part of what we gotta deal with, it being a curse. Okay, being an astonishment. All right, being a desolation. All right, being able to park your car and getting shot by a so-called mistaken identity. Okay, these are the curses. These are some of the things that we have to bear. Okay, because we have sinned against the Most High. All right, that's why we ain't in our own land. That's why there ain't no peace. Okay, that's why you gonna go outside one day and not know that that can be the last day that you leave your front door. Okay, Psalms 96:4. For the Lord is great and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods, man. For all the gods of the nation are idols, but the Lord made the heavens. Okay, and that's what our people don't understand, man. You hearken, we need to hearken into these words, man. We need to hearken into these words, not to how we feel, okay, not to what we think, man. All right, because you don't know no better. You can't see into the future. Okay, Ecclesiastes 3. Ecclesiastes 3. To everything there's a season, and a time to every purpose under the sun. A time to be born, and a time to die. A time to plant, and a time to pluck up that which is planted. Okay? A time to kill, and a time to heal. A time to break down, and a time to build up. A time to weep, and a time to laugh. A time to mourn, and a time to dance. Okay? And we have to use discernment, okay, to discern what time we in. Okay? And we ain't in the time of mirth. Okay? It also say a time, verse 8, a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace, man. Okay? And we are not in the time of the peace. What the elder apostle coined this year, this is the year of the turn up, man. Okay? And it's gonna turn up, man, on you jakes, man, who are not paying attention to them prophets, man. Okay? Who are not hearkening to the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You can't just put off this Israelite. Okay? This is our nation, this is our culture, and you have to come back to it in order to get a pass, okay? Or in order to even be considered to get a pass, okay, to escape this destruction that's coming, all right, for the people over here in America, man. Psalms 96:4. For the Lord is great and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods, man. So if our people knew what was just, okay, they're getting this book, man. Okay, they're getting this book, man, because if they wasn't listening to these other gods, and they weren't listening to Jesus Christ, they wouldn't be so afraid of death. They wouldn't be so afraid of not knowing. Okay, they wouldn't be asking so many goddamn questions. All right, that's why our people have failed. They fail, okay, and now they're looking for the people who helped them fall for answers, man. All right. Let's get one more. Let's get one more. Matter of fact, let's go to the video real quick. Let's get down to the video.
For my family. I fear for my family. I don't even know what that shooting was about.
A SEPTA spokesperson tells Fox 29 Ruley was an employee for 13 years, recently as a conductor for the regional rail. In a statement, they said in part, they are shocked and saddened by his tragic and senseless murder, and they are making counseling available to his coworkers. Loved ones say the family moved into the Germantown home about 3 years ago.
Literally, this man went to work. He came home. He was all about family, taking his sons to football or, taking his daughter to dance. Just turn yourself in. You had no reason to do this.
Again, police say they do have surveillance video of this entire tragic shooting. They do believe there is at least one shooter. They are asking anybody with information to submit a tip anonymously or call police. Sheba, simply home.
And this is only getting started, man. All praise to Yahweh, please, Lord, don't kick me out of this truth. Man, to know that this is only the wake-up call. I mean, because we can get desensitized sometimes, or we can get caught up in our personal daily lives sometimes, but on a whole scale, when you just start to see how many numbers is ramping up, how many shootings is happening, how many stabbings is happening, how many women getting their ass whooped is happening, how many women are getting tore out the frame now. You would think that people would start to take a step back. Okay, it's an emptiness now that comes with waking up in this place that we call America. You can have everything in hand's reach, okay? But everything that's in hand reach, what I notice nowadays, is everything to keep your mind from what's the biggest problem, okay? And that's the principles and morals, okay, and the belief system of these people that's all around and about us, all right? But with that, I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Shalom.